Hey, come see us in Ashland, Virginia, Athens, Georgia, Rutherford, New Jersey at the Icarus Festival, and Minneapolis, Minnesota. Go to jimmydore.com for a link for tickets. I reported on this last week, but now Live Science is reporting on this. Cancer-causing chemical found in 78 sunscreen products.
Thank God
there's
never wear it.
There's only, first of all, again, as we reported, the kind of cancer that kills you, the most deadly cancer, melanoma, you don't get it from the sun. And the kind that you get from the sun most often is called basal cell carcinoma. 5 years after it's diagnosed, 100% survival rate. So they conflate the Dermatology Association now for money is conflating the deadly cancer with the least deadly cancer, basal cell carcinoma.
Wait.
And so you get basal cell from the sun, but you don't get melanoma from the sun. So
wait, didn't we watch AOC?
Yes,
she said we need to relax our sunscreen standards.
Yes,
because they're business killing.
Yes,
she didn't get that done, did she? Because that's really bad if it was like this, and she actually made us and put more chemical. That's not what it is.
So there's two different kinds of sunscreen. There's the kind that blocks the sun, that has zinc, like the zinc that blocks the sun. That is not toxic, but then the rest of it is pretty toxic. So. Well, here it is. They talk about the independent lab that made the finding is calling on the FDA to recall these products. But we've known this for a long time. There's places in Hawaii where you're not allowed to go in the water if you're wearing sunscreen because it'll kill the coral. So if a diluted form of it in water will kill the coral, what do you think it's doing to you? So an independent testing lab has detected the chemical benzene, a known human carcinogen, in 78 sunscreen products. And is now calling on the U.S. Food and Drug Administration to recall the products. The lab, Valisure, checks medications and healthcare products for quality. Recently, the company tested nearly 300 sunscreen products and found that 27% contained benzene.
Well, sure, it's on the label, right?
I'm telling you, your fear of the sun is misplaced. The fear you don't go get a sunburn, but don't be afraid of the sun. Okay. 14 of the products, 5%, contain benzene at levels higher than 2 parts per million, which is the FDA's recommended limit for benzene in medically valuable drugs that can't be made without it. So do you understand what this is saying? They're saying the FDA says, okay, if you have to make it, if the only way to make this drug that is medically necessary is to include benzene, you can't go beyond 2 parts per million. Well, and that's for a medically necessary medicine. And there's no other way to make it. The FDA says, okay, I'll let you put 2 parts per million. But they're putting it in sunscreen. The presence of this known human carcinogen in products widely recommended for the prevention of skin cancer and that are regularly used by adults and children is very troubling. Exposure to high levels of benzene causes cancer in humans, particularly blood cancer, including leukemia. The U.S. occupation, so OSHA, is that what that is? Yeah, OSHA limits workplace exposure to benzene in the air at 1 part per million on an average day and a maximum of 5 parts per million over a 15-minute period. That's according to the Cancer Society. The EPA limits benzene in drinking water to 0.005 parts per million or 5 parts per billion, which is also the limit for bottled water. The FDA says that benzene should not be used in the manufacturing of drug products except in special circumstances, mainly if their use is unavoidable and the drug product makes a significant therapeutic advance. In these cases, benzene levels should be limited to 2. I just explained that to you. In the beginning of the COVID-19 pandemic, get this, Kurt Mexican, when there was a shortage of hand sanitizer, the FDA temporarily allowed hand sanitizers to contain up to 2 parts per million of benzene.
I don't understand how, so we don't have enough. Like, go ahead and just get that chemical and make more with that? Is that, we got to dilute it with a poison?
But in March of 2021, Valisure announced they had detected benzene above 2 parts per million in nearly 24 hand sanitizer products, at least one of which was later recalled. So you should go watch my last video I did on skin cancer and the scam that the Dermatology Association is pulling on you.
Is this a mistake, or is this like we deliberately hate you and want to kill you? Is this honestly like this is so above and beyond?
No, this is we'd rather make money than try to save you.
But you could even like make money this.
Like they have the kind that doesn't have this stuff in it.
Yeah, like surely it just feels like, oh, I can make. It's like, no, I want to make money. It's more yes and for me. I want to make money and I want to kill you. Like I used to take it as incompetence and greed, and now I'm taking it as greed and pure malice.
Hey, want to save money on your mortgage? That's what this is about. American Financing is a family-owned mortgage lender licensed in all 50 states and has helped thousands of people with home loans. They have been in business for 20 years, so they obviously know what they're doing, and their Google reviews show that they're working for you. Unlike the big banks who are you're just an account number to them. American Financing employs salary-based mortgage consultants. That means they don't get a commission, so they're not going to high pressure you. That's what that means. There's no incentive to put you into a loan that doesn't make sense. Their mission is to save you money, and they do. They don't ask for any upfront fees, and there's no obligation to get started. So if you're a homeowner and you need help with your monthly bills, American Financing Cash Out Refinance can help. They are saving homeowners just like you an average of, get this, $854 a month. You may even come out of this debt-free. Yes, debt-free. Call their salary-based mortgage consultants today and get started on your road to financial freedom, and tell them Jimmy Dore sent you. Call 888-804-0303 or visit americanfinancing.net/Jimmy. Hey, we're doing stand-up in Ashland, Virginia, Athens, Georgia, Rutherford, New Jersey, Minneapolis, Minnesota, Ontario, California, Irvine, California, Las Vegas, Davenport, Iowa, Chicago, Grand Rapids. Go to jimmydore.com for a link for tickets, and make sure you go to jimmydore.com and don't go to a second reseller. Not good.